Man, tough contest, man. Definitely felt like a championship type game, man. Hats off to Alabama State coach Matt Locke, did an incredible job today. They defended at a high level. We defended at a high level. Tough part of it is players make plays, and Tyler Mack came down and made 3 critical threes in the last 3 minutes of the game. So, hey, I go sometime.
This time we'll open up the question for media.
Coach, what do you take away from a game like this? Obviously, you had the ups and downs throughout the season. You kind of alluded to that the last game, but you come out today, the team plays well, like you said, to your point, just came down to a couple plays. Like, how do you take that?
Look, man, it's tough to lose. It's not easy at all because we pride ourselves on winning over here, and this ain't been the year that we wanted. This ain't the year that we've been accustomed to the last couple of years. But in these type of games, man, it's just tough because unfortunately, we did everything we could to win the game, and we just didn't win the game. So that's the tough part about the game. Somebody got to win, somebody got to lose, and the tough part is like we've been on the winning side the last 2 years a whole lot, and now we got some new guys who got to kind of grow up in their moments. And when you bring in 10 new guys, they don't understand the moment sometimes, and every possession count in this type of atmosphere. And really that's the stuff you teaching all year long, that every possession count. And if we'd have kind of had that buy-in earlier with some of the younger guys, we'll be a lot further along. But at the end of the day, the reality is that everybody sitting on that bench got a chance to come back.
With the final possession with Stevenson, was that play drawn up here to take that shot? Or
we actually drew up something for it's not even a draw up. We got all these different plays in our thing, so we went to something with a go screen between him and Dozier, and it's really kind of we try to get to the basket off of it, but the guy played so far off of him. He shot the shot. I mean, we ain't mad at it because he can make that shot. So that ain't nothing that he shot a shot. He could have made it. We could have made it. We'd have won the game. No big deal. So you got to live and lose. You got to live and die with your guys. That's part of life. You can't get mad because it's life. He missed a shot.
Dozier, speak about your journey you've had this season, coming all the way from your off-season workouts through the summer and to get to this point. And one game away from playing for a championship. Just speak about your play this year.
It's definitely been different. Especially facing a lot of adversity the way that we have. I would say this is a very big learning moment, not only for me but for all of us. Because usually in these moments, we do what we're supposed to do, but we just came more short. But we can't do anything but just figure it out next time, go around. We'll be back.
And James, you could chime in.
I feel like the season could have went way better if we my fault. I feel like the season could have went way better if we started our injury. Like if we played how we played like during the tournament in the beginning of the season, I feel like the season would have went way better. And I just feel like the off season we just got to work.
Coach, with 10 players, you talked about 10 new players. How difficult will that be to kind of navigate during the off season in terms of you got some players who'll probably leave versus those that do you convince them to stay, or how does that work for you in the offseason?
Well, my thing of it is that we have this Grambling, man. Either you're a G man or you ain't. You know what I mean? It ain't nothing personal. Like if you want to go somewhere else, it ain't meant for you to be here. I'm not into trying to convince people to stay. Grambling is something that at the end of the day, it's family. It's somewhere where people gonna love on you. People gonna make sure you the best version of yourself. And if you want to chase something that may not be there, because a lot of this stuff is dreams. People come out here and say, "Oh, we got this money for you. Got this money for you." Then you get there, ain't no money, and then they got you there, and now you upset or whatever the case is. We had 2 or 3 dudes that left last year, and they kicking themselves in the butt now, wishing they could come back. So the tough part of it is this is the G, man, and I feel like our group, we all connected. I'm from one way or the other, and at the end of the day, you got to be in a situation where you accept coaching and you accept somebody that love on you, because it's basketball, man. It ain't about us just winning and losing games. It's about us building men. We never gonna get away from the reality of what it is. It's about building men. So we gotta, if you want to be coached up and built up, that's what we gonna do.